So I'm looking out at this crowd right now, and oh yeah, I'm looking at you. One thing that's different about this tour than any tour we've done before is that on this tour, you will notice that each and every one of you is illuminated and lit up. And besides the fact that it just makes everything a little bit more pretty and magical, it's amazing for me because it makes me sit here and think about every single individual story. And how, like, you know, I'm sure we have so many people here tonight who live in and around Denver. I'm right about that, right? But I know we also have people who travel to be at this show. Yeah, and I start thinking about that. And I start thinking about how each one of us has this individual storyline, right? And how incredibly strange and magnificent it is that 13,000 of your paths would cross and end up converged in this arena on this Saturday night with me. I started thinking about it a lot. And at the top, I can definitely see all of you in case you were wondering. And so when I start thinking about you, it makes me feel like, then I start really, first thing I do when I care about people is I like worry about them. And I start wondering, you know, what it was that made you want to come to the concert. Like, did you feel alone and maybe you listened to one of my songs? Or did you get hurt by someone or betrayed by someone who listened to one of my songs? Or you went through a heartbreak, you lost someone you never thought you'd lose, you lost yourself. And I start thinking about what an honor that would be if those were the moments when you decided to turn to my music. And I think a lot about the fact that every single person walking around out in the world has these individual struggles that you're all going through, every one of us. Things we're trying to forget, things we wish we never would have said or done, mistakes we've made, you know, things that have gone wrong that we just wish we could forget, or things we're struggling with at the time. And I guess for me, when I look at you and I realize how many mixed messages you're getting in 2015 about who you should be, or what's cool, or what you should wear, or what you need to buy in order to make yourself popular or wanted, I guess I just want to look you in the eye and tell you a few things. Is that okay? All right. First of all, I want to tell you some things that you are not and some things that you are. Because I feel like you have too many people already telling you what you should be and what you shouldn't be. These are facts. Here's what you are not. You are not the opinion of somebody who doesn't know you. You are not damaged goods because you have made mistakes in your life. And finally, you are not going nowhere just because you haven't gotten to your final destination yet. Let me tell you some things that you are. You are smarter, stronger, and wiser because you took the risks that it takes to make mistakes. That's what you are. And most importantly, you are someone who may or may not be going through a lot at this very moment, but instead of letting that hold you down and hold you back and define you, you decided to put on a sparkly outfit and come to a concert and have the best time ever with all of us on a Saturday night. That's what you are. I get in my head so much. And, you know, people say really mean things to us. People criticize us every day. It's part of life. But one thing that I've had to really focus on is to stop doing it to myself. Because as mean as other people can be, I think when we tell ourselves that we're not good enough, or we made a bad decision and we punish ourselves for it, and we play it back over and over again in our mind, what we should have said, or what we should have done, I think that can be so much more cruel than when someone just makes an offhand comment. They don't even think twice about it. And about a year and a half ago, I was really thinking hard about learning to try and stop it, to stop just going over and over again in my head what's wrong with me. And I went to London and I wrote this song with this woman named Imogen Heap, and I put it as the last song on this album. This is called Clean. If you know the words, please sing along with me.